Welcome to part 25 of Yes, Your Grace. I am DevMan. If you've missed what's been happening up to this point, we do have a playlist on the channel that you can connect to and find out all the stuff that you missed, all the decisions, all the surprises, the drama, everything you can find there. But till then, we have another week of talking to the people. Your Grace, I have found the bandits. They had stolen the sewing tools from the new family in town. The tools were still in their camp. They had no idea what they were for. They found many other things, including some gold. I've given it all to the family. Thank you. I'm sure they will be happily appreciative of it. I told the villagers you wanted to see them. Okay, yeah, and the hunters did the same thing too, so... Your Grace! The well has been built! It's now even better. We don't have to walk to the river. I just wanted to say thank you. There are still people in the village who are ill, but they are getting better. I knew we could work through this problem. The entire village got together to celebrate the new well. And they all sang songs for the king. I'm very flattered. I hope everything gets well soon. Thank you again, Your Grace. I run a little business, Your Grace. I can exchange your supplies for gold. 25 supplies for 18 gold. Do you have anything to help with stress? Buy some more oracle dust, too. 25 supplies. I mean, we're making good supplies, too. And this will help us out with our money. That'll be all for now. Should have been buying more oracle dust as I've been going through. Alright, let's see here. Your Grace, you wanted to see me. Will you join my army in the upcoming battle? You've helped with our village at the Vodnoi. Of course we'll stand by your side. We couldn't have wished for a better king. Be ready, the battle starts in 1 week. In 1 week! Yes, Your Grace. Will you join my battle? Me? I have no idea how I could help. I can't fight, cook, or heal. But my husband, he will help. Thank you. Your Grace, we are ready for the contest. Hey, come over here already. We've tried our hardest. Bruno, we have built our amazing Marzana from the finest fabrics on the market. We had the finest craftsmen help us. We have brought the finest threads, and we use carrots and apples to decorate. True. We have built our Marzana with our children. That's why it might not appear so neat. We've had an amazing time, though. We've organized an event for all the children in the village to help us. Afterwards, they were given hot soup. We've dyed our own fabrics with apple and onion extracts. Bronca, we have built our Marzana in the traditional says with hay. But also with food and supplies you gave us. You can see the grain and apples. I think they're turning out amazingly. Your Grace, it's time. Choose your favorite. You've all put a lot of effort into these Marzanas, and they're all amazing. But the winner is... I kind of want to go with the kids one from Wheatro. Your determination and engagement with your children is amazing. Let's not forget these events are created to celebrate spring together, not fighting each other over the best Marzana. Congratulations, Wheatro. Thank you so much, Your Grace. I'm beyond happy about this. I'm grateful that you are a family man. I hope you have an amazing time burning these. Thank you for an incredible time and participating in the contest, Your Grace. You are welcome. I've had quite a lot of fun doing this myself. Alright, people, let's burn these and say goodbye to winter. And this guy's been like, damn, I couldn't keep up with that. Your Grace, part of our village was flooded. Luckily, no one got hurt, but our homes were devastated. We could use some gold to buy resources to build our house. I mean, we could send the general, too. That would save us a little bit. I think all you need is an extra pair of hands. A general will help you reorganize. Perhaps you can help you rebuild some of the houses. I suppose you could use the general's help. Thank you, Your Grace. And let's see, we need... Didn't we help this guy? I'm trying to remember who we helped out. The mudslide we've helped, for sure. crop problems. Didn't we help crop problems, I think? We'll send the hunter to call them in. I need to talk to Orale. Yeah, we got... I think we gotta figure something out about the children soon, too. Or not the children, but, the future child on the way. YourGrace! You're gonna have to stay with your mother. So you and WatchCheck will need to be exceptionally well behaved. Why do I have to stay with mother? We're soon to have an army at our doors. An army? I hadn't thought of that. I don't think WatchTech can fight an entire army, Your Grace. I've only trained him to be a secret agent so far. Oh my potato head. I love you, you know. I know, Dad. I love you too. I'll come to see you later. Take care of your mother. Oh, I'm gonna pet the bear. Oh, good bear. Not sure about this bear thing. He's made a lot of mess in here. And Grace, I promise it will never happen again. You just got so excited. It was very funny, actually. No, Sidani. You both scared me so much, and your mother is very worried about you. I managed to convince her to let you have the bear for now. I know you don't have many friends here in the castle, but this will change soon, you'll see. I have lots of friends. They just all seem to pass away. Am I a bad father? Am I a bad friend, Father? Of course not, Sidani. You animals are just extremely unlucky. I'm taking very good care of WatchCheck. Look at his shiny fur. I brush it every day. Yes, Sidani, he's a very handsome boy. Goodbye. Goodbye, Potato Head. I must go see your mother. Darling. We are ready for the battle with Atana. I've done everything I could. We can count on King Fabiornia's army. King Fabiones. I don't know why I can't say his name. He's already marching them towards Grivno. I hope they can make it on time. We also reinforced the castle. Hopefully it will last a little longer. We have enough supplies to last about 3 weeks. Atana's army is so big, how are we ever going to defeat them? The battle with Redovia was nothing but pure luck. What if they come through the gates? You know the first thing they will do is come for us. Eric, I'm terrified. I am too. But I promise. We will win this. And once we do, we're all gonna take a long break from all this. It'll be over soon. I know, sweetheart. I promise. You'll come back. Oh. Let me try that again. Please promise you'll come back here as soon as you can. Of course. Are we ready for the ritual? Are you sure you want this? Of course I do, sweetheart. I just feel we need to try. I'm a little scared. Trusting a witch with my life? Who knows what the ritual will do with me? We don't have to do this. Yes, we do. There's no other way to make sure we have a son. I'm just very worried. I don't want anything bad to happen to you or our baby. If we're prepared, we'll be fine. I hope it will. How are you feeling anyway? Horrible and heavy. Can't wait to get this baby out of me. It'll all be over soon enough, honey. Stay strong. Thank you, sweetheart. You'd better get some rest. I'll be in the throne room if you need me. Otherwise, I'll come when you're ready for the ritual. Alright, I'll see you later. So I gotta go back to the throne room then. No, but we're done this week, so let's wrap this week up. Take a look at everything. We're back on the gold making side of it, which is good. Our general hopefully will be back soon. We got enough resources saved up. We got a decent sized army for sure. But let's see what happens in the next week. This is tight. Week 50. King Eric and Queen Orale decide to perform a ritual hoping that it'll bring an heir to their throne room. Everyone's here. Do we have all the ingredients? Yes. Pass me the mushrooms and rue. I will make a potion. Can we hurry up? Here. It's more of a paste, but it should work the same. Give it to Queen Orale when you're ready, and then we can start. You might want to flick through the book before we start familiarizing ourselves with the requirements. I left it for you on the chair. Don't read books. Just start. Read the book. Performance of rituals and curses and healing. Is there anything about getting an heir? Sounds like what the witch was talking about. Rodinizing, look after pregnant women and midwives. They always come in the form of three spirits. A little girl, a young woman, and an old hag. Rodinance visits a newborn 3 days after birth. So they decide the future fate of the child. So it's a good idea to ready the gifts and feast upon arrival. 3 days after. I don't think we'll be able to do anything after that time. Or maybe this is conjuring Rhodesians prior to the child's birth is a risky venture. But if successful, they might help with more than just the future fate of the child. It said Rhodesians. I don't know what that word is. I'm gonna have to figure it out after. Can affect the character types of newborns, such as color of hair, eyes, or even sex. The following incantation needs to be performed for the spiritual success. If it's not yet time for you to come, we beg forgiveness for calling upon you. The child of the womb is yet unborn. We ask you to give us what we desire. Let the sky turn red and the water twist black. Let the mountain break under the manhood of our child. Let the child, the grown and the old, come to us to do our bidding. I must warn you, this is just a theory once heard at the bottom of a jug, and no written text prescribes such practice. It does, however, come from a trusted source, a lifelong friend of mine. Therefore, I've decided to include it in this book. Disclaimer. The author of publishing company, performance of rituals, curses and healings, are not responsible for any side effects nor the damages caused by the incorrect performance of rituals. Repeat the incantation. Oh, never mind. Leave it. An interesting read. A pot depicting a little girl. A pot depicting a young woman. Pot depicting an elderly woman. Just give the paste to the queen and we'll make it quick. So wait, what was I supposed to do with the, Was it, which one do I put the pot in? I'm so confused. Alright. I'm ready. It's not about you, honey. Take this, my darling. It'll help the pain go away. Is this going to work? It will. Let's begin then. Oh spirits, oh gods, oh Rhodesians. The child is yet on board, but we ask you to join us. We ask thee to favor the unborn one. Your grace, the words, it's not yet time for you to come. We beg forgiveness for calling upon you. The child of her womb is yet unborn. We desire a boy and one shall be granted. Let the rivers turn red and water twist black. And let the mountain break under the manhood of our child. Let the young and the grown and the old come to us to do our bidding. I thought this was meant to be painless. It is. She's not with us anymore. Is she dead? No. No. Her mind is elsewhere, above the pain. The body may and probably will be troubled. It is you who must be strong now, Eric. Worry not, good spirits, as we bring you gifts. Eric, quickly now. 2 betony oils for the old. The mugwort oil for the young woman. And the little girl, 1 egg. 1 egg for the little girl and 1 for the young woman. Okay. Pot with a little girl on it. She gets the basilisk egg. It's 1 basilisk egg. It was 1 Bethany oil too, right? The older one gets the mugwort oil. Young woman gets the Bethany oil. And the other basilisk egg. I hope I did this right. 2 Bethany oils for the old one. I did this wrong. I did it wrong. I did everything wrong. Oh god. Doesn't matter. I've got this. It's done. No. I need to fix it. How do I take it out? I can't. I mucked this up. Accept these gifts. Not calling on you in vain. We didn't do it properly. Oh. Do I see that? Repeat after me. Nergva Fotas Fere. You never mentioned about this. Things didn't go to plan. We have to improvise. Foriv as tuome. Ring de Chio deserse. It worked. But there are complications. Your wife may die. What? If we continue, we must have mixed something up. After the ritual, a son is certain. The Queen Azule will not survive. The sacrifice is great, but your reward too, Your Grace. You can choose to reverse the spell, but I hope you have a girl's name in mind. What do we do? Quick. We have to continue. Carry on with the ritual. I must have an heir no matter the cost. And that's how childs are born. My congratulations, you have a son. Ah, let me hold him. I gave up my wife for this. Edward, the Prince of Davern. My first son. Here, hold him, Orle. Orle? I mixed it up and I killed my wife! Your Grace, she's gone. I did warn you. The Siege of Grivno. We are... Oh my god, I'm so bad. I got the oils mixed up. We did all we could, Your Grace. A siege can last weeks, months, years even. We certainly don't have enough men or supplies for this long. We have it to last until King Fabian comes. He said it'll take him 3 weeks, Your Grace. I hope we can last that long. Here they are. 3,000 men. Looks about right. Can you see that little sleazy bastard? I wonder if he stayed in Atana or if he's watching us from there. They'll take a while to set up. Apart from the larger force, they have one more advantage. Time. You should inspect your equipment, Your Grace. Make sure everything is in order while we have the chance. A present from the Radovian army. Save some folks just to kill each other, huh? We'll do what we need to make it through another day. Sobek. We've never seen so many. We're going to be fine. Keep your eyes peeled, soldier. We have basilisks on every other castle wall. Hopefully it'll be enough. We got the hot oil. They won't stay on the horizon forever. And when they finally get to the walls, we'll have to resort to the oils. They won't turn back, will they? Is there a lot of them? No, don't say. I prefer not to know. Don't worry though. I will be up to the challenge if need be. Thank you, Elena. I'm glad to hear it. Arrows ready. 98, 99, 100 and counting. understand. You've been with me since the beginning. I ain't planning on going anywhere, Your Grace. We'll get through this, I'm sure. Arrow sharp and ready and steady. More archers are spread across the castle. Everyone awaits your signal. Your Grace, you dealt with a lot of monsters. Ivo is just another. We'll get him too. Thank you, Vielik. We got a good amount of supplies. Shovels, pickaxe, timber. Looks like we're prepared. We got everything prepared for the war, but I think we have Sidani is the only one left, along with Edward, the Prince of Davern. I think we're ready. Everything seems to be in order. We're ready as far as we can. Good thing Atana is taking things slow. They won't attack us anytime soon. This is all just a display of power, flexing their muscles. Can't say I'm waiting for this to start. A white flag, Your Grace. Don't shoot. Hold your fire. We're meant to speak with King Eric. King Ivo sends a message. Speak freely. Ivo wants a truce. No man needs to die tonight. Pledge yourself to King Ivo and redeem your sins. Any man who leaves the castle walls and pledges his life to Ivo the Divine, King of Atana, will be granted forgiveness. Otherwise you should be cleansed from this earth for your sins, dark practices and unruly habits. Don't listen to his lies. You will stand your ground. Ivo does not know mercy nor honor. He betrayed us at the mountain trail. He has murdered my daughter. If he leaves these walls, the same fate will await you. Do as you wish. Final judgment awaits you all. Shoot him. You boy, shoot him. There'll be one less traitor to worry about. We need to gather our men. Where is everyone? Archers. Boy, what is your name? Sobek, Your Grace. Very well. You speak for the rest of your squad, Sobek? I don't know, Your Grace. They must be around somewhere. I know what you're thinking. That's a lot of them. And you're right. But you will stand your ground. Yes, Your Grace. That's the spirit. Now let the rest of your squad. Better check the lower ground, Your Grace. Everyone should be here by now. I mean, we were almost 300 men. Oh, hopefully it'll take some knocking before they can get this gate to come down. They're still far from us. You read about sieges and war, but no book can truly prepare you. The walls will keep us safe, Your Grace. Name? What's your name? Letik, Your Grace. Get on the wall, Letik. We'll need your arrows. Atana is coming. Yes, Your Grace. We won't win this thing, Your Grace. There's no way. Don't fill your pants. Don't fill your pants, or it'll be the first thing they smell. Get on the wall and clench your bottom, soldier. Yes, please don't crap yourself. We're going to war. I think that's all of them. Better get on the wall and see how this looks. Oh wow, they got up here really quick. This isn't 3,000. It's at least double. This could all even end tonight. There's too many. We stand our grounds. The walls will keep us safe. They may have large numbers, but we have one advantage. These walls haven't fallen, and so we won't. For Davern. A small squad comes forward. They're setting up trenches. Archers. They're still too far. They're preparing to mine under the castle. If they manage to do so, they'll collapse the tunnel, and our walls will fall with it. We mustn't allow them. It's too far to launch the things at it. We need to find a way to collapse their tunnel prematurely. Or perhaps we could find someone to be more direct and discreet. You mean to go out there and set it on fire? That would be suicide. We can always leave it be, Your Grace, and hope for the best. Whatever your grace decides, I will see if I can find someone to deal with this. If I can come up with anything, I will let you know and will be the best judge. So I had to send one of my people out to sacrifice themselves. I hear they started digging. Is there anything you can do? Healing wounded, maybe throw a spell to help with morale. But to stop a wall from collapsing, I'm afraid I can't do that, your grace. What about the hunter? I will do it. I will go out there and set their trench on fire myself. It's suicide. Maybe, but it saves the rest of you. I'm willing to risk it. There has to be another option. I'm afraid I'm no use against their tunnel, your grace. I guess it is him. I will do it, your grace. Very well. Best of luck. I should better check back at the wall. The tunnel is ablaze. The hunter did his job, as far as I can see. He paid the ultimate price, your grace. Trebuchets! They didn't hold off for long, did they? Watch your heads. Good things our walls are reinforced. Your grace! Someone's at the gate. Help! We ran as fast as we could. Hatana burned everyone else in the village. Please let us in. There are women and children with us. We're unarmed. How many are there? Around 30. Can you fight? I'm afraid not, your grace. There are mostly elders, women, and children among us. It's just more mouths to feed, your grace. We'll struggle with supplies as it is. But they're as good as dead if we leave them out there. We can't risk it. We can't risk it. What if it's Ivo's ruse? Do not open the gates. You're no better than them. Come on, let's go. Atana. It seems they have stopped. For now. Atana has ceased fire this day. Soldiers of Davern were able to take a small break from the chaos around them. We need to decide how to split these supplies for the day to come, your grace. We only have a few sacks. Our soldiers, our people need feeding. Don't forget about your family either. The supplies need last us for at least 3 weeks. Let me check on the others. Salbek, Letik, Mitek. They're all good boys, but taking orders from General all day long? Is that why you won't join them? They've had enough of me screaming at them, but someone has to keep order in the battle. Stan can be pretty rough in the heat of the battle. Shh! What are you doing? He's over there. He'll hear you. Can you blame him, though? You try organizing everyone like that in chaos. Well, maybe, but still. Your Grace! Didn't see you there. Congratulations on your newborn, your Grace. Couple of weeks, and when this is finally over, he'll be running in the gardens just like the others. I hope it'll come to it. You should take the supplies. You'll need the energy to keep up the good fight. Won't disappoint you. Thank you, your Grace. Maybe they'll just keep us at bay. Take a crate of supplies, share it with the rest. That should last you until next week. We didn't think the king would remember about us. My mother used to sing me this ballad when I was little. Orle used to sing it to Luli too. She loved it. My apologies, your Grace. I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. It's actually my fault. I can't remember the order of things. The boys are good, but... Oh yeah, you've already said that. I will go get some rest. Need to make sure our men don't stay up too late. We need them rest. Did you hand out resources, your Grace? Yes, I tried to be fair. I'll see you in the morning. Your Grace! Monsters in the castle! Calm down. What's happening? Hounds running around. Atana must have found a way in for them. Is my daughter safe? We don't know. The hounds are everywhere. We must hurry, Your Grace. Move. We need to go. Are you alright, Sidani? Yes. Logitech saved us. Oh, thank God. Until King Fabiorn arrives. 2 weeks. Save and continue. We continue the siege. War's here. War is hell. War never changes. Ivo certainly didn't think he would have held on this long. These walls can withstand more than you think. Regarding the supplies, your family didn't receive any supplies last week. They all got sick. Perhaps we should prioritize better next time. Ivo's men are closing in. Another day of launching boulders, a shower of arrows. Which one is it this time? What's that smell? Does that smell incense? They're trying to lower our spirits. Do not let them play tricks on you. I can't breathe. The smoke won't harm you anyway. It's just in your head. Ivo thinks you can lower our morale, and it looks like it's working. Maybe I can find something or someone to help clear out the fog. Perfect. If that's just the case, let me know. I can order the men to wait this one out, Your Grace. We'll get our witch to clear the fog if we can. I can go on the wall. Perhaps I will be able to swoosh away their tricks. Isn't this dangerous? Perhaps, but do we have a choice? Get rid of the smoke. And be safe. I always am. I better check how it looks at the top. The smoke is fading away. The witch did a job. It doesn't seem... She paid the ultimate price, Your Grace. We have a clear shot, Your Grace. Archers! Knock your arrows. Release arrows. Fire! Knock your arrows. Release the arrows. Catapults. Human heads. It's the peasants. We should have let them in. You should glad it's not you. Do not let them scare you. Brothers! They're approaching the gates. The moat will slow them down. Archers for now. Your Grace, our supplies are on fire. We can't afford to lose any crates. If we leave the wall, we will give the enemy breathing space. They'll push harder and we'll definitely suffer loss, Your Grace. If we don't put out the fire, we'll surely lose some supplies. Put out that fire. Gather men and put out this. Our supplies are scarce as they are. I'll stay with the rest and hold the line. Archers! This was long and exhausting day. Atana kept pushing for hours, but King Eric bravely kept up. They lived through another day. You know Bianca, right? Stan's daughter. I think I'm going to propose. Pfft. You want our general to be your in-law? You're as stupid as they say. Besides, we're at war. She needs someone to take care of her. It's my best chance. Oi! The king's here, Your Grace. We'll give them supplies and we'll give supplies to our family, considering we didn't. Make sure my family gets their supplies this week. I will go get some rest. We didn't give some to our peasants, so... that way we can hold out a little bit longer. Your Grace! People are sick and they're vomiting left and right. Sounds like the corpses Atana threw over the wall were not just to scare us. We should deal with this before we have an epidemic on our hands. We don't have a witch. We should have just played through the smoke. 1 week. The Siege of Grivna, week 3. We got them down that far, though. Their forces are looking thin. Our army isn't looking great either. Can you see the siege tower in the distance? Yes, they are done playing games. Regarding the supplies, peasants who didn't get supplies last week have ran away. Our people's contentment is definitely waning down. Morale has dropped significantly over the last few weeks. Some men have fled the castle walls. The Tana army didn't suffer as many losses as it could. I hope they get what they deserve. They won't get far. Ivo surrounded the castle. He's bound to get them. They're resuming the attack. Siege towers, incoming. Get on the ballista. Destroy the siege towers. Archers, on me. Ready for order. I said archers. Where is everyone? They're not here, Your Grace. Ready. Knock your arrow. Fire. They're closing in. Go to the other wall. Go. Use whatever you can find. They've got us here. More bombs from Radovia. They're everywhere. It's too late for the ballista. I can't leave now. They're everywhere. Audrey, I don't know what to do. The bombs aren't working no more. What do I click on? Are these numbers going down, or is it just me? I'm clicking on bombs and nothing's happening. It's too late for ballistas. They're everywhere. I can't leave now. Is there something I'm missing, or...? Take that! Take that! I'll walk on you! Audrey, you're not helping me here. Oh, I can push the ladder down. That's what I can do. That's all we've got, Your Grace. Damn it, they just keep coming. Can't hold on much longer. Dasbalg is smiling upon us. The gods look after us. Stay strong and you'll see the end of this day. Aye, for Davern. The battle at the wall lasted for hours, but was far from over. A deserter. Found hiding in one of our sheds. Sobek. I'm getting deja vu. There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse. We need every set of hands available. I think in the beginning I chose there's no place for cowards under my banner. Even the least brave soldier. Let him loose, General. Go, stand for Davern. That's not going to stand. Over here, Your Grace. Wait, there was another person walking over there. Can I go back down first? Sons of Davern. We stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern. Knocked your arrows. Atana's army grew impatient. Davern soldiers rested when possible, but everyone had to stay at high alert. Soldiers of Davern didn't know the battle was nearly over. Your Grace? Sadhani. Don't talk to me. Is everything alright, Your Grace? I mean, considering all this. Let me check on the others. We took some casualties. If I'm being honest, things are looking rather bleak, Your Grace. Oi, where's my tech? He got pierced through the neck. Fell through the barrier onto the court. The boys had to put him in with the rest. There was nothing they could have done. I'll be damned. What about Bianca? Did he at least manage to propose? Does it even matter now? It doesn't look good. You're right. I better finish my drink while I still can. Stay strong, soldiers. We will defeat the enemy. Aye. Sobek, it's good to have you with us. Thank you, Your Grace. This is my daughter. It's nice meeting you, Luli. Father, the king said it was nice to meet me. And what should you say back? It's nice to meet you too, your face. Grace! When will this nightmare end? I don't think we'll be sleeping tonight. Hey, it will be fine. You will be safe. How are the others? You seem to be fine. How are the rest of the townsmen doing? Most folk don't want to stay near the gate, Your Grace. Figure it'd be safer near the royal guards. I'm sure you will. Stay safe. So we talked to the soldiers, we took some casualties, yeah. So I guess we kind of have to... Our supplies, we only have 6 crates left. Sidani. Why is she mad at me? Why is Sidani mad at me now? Alright, I will go get some rest. Make sure the men don't stay up too late. We need them rested. I will see you in the morning. Your Grace, drink one more with us. Might as well. It's poisoned. Hey, Stan, come, join us as well. Oh? Are you really? It's the end. Let's all have a drink. Not you, Sidani. Oh. They're here! Father! You can't stay here. It's not safe. Hurry, run to the bedchambers. Now! I will join you later. Atana is at the gates! Soldiers, on me! Everyone else clear out further into the castle. Soldiers of Davon! Ivo strikes at our gates! He's claimed us to be liars, deceivers! He claims us to be playing with magic! He couldn't be farther from the truth. Soldiers of Davern, stay together. We have nothing but a few men. We've repelled the enemy for weeks. They've grown impatient. They know we'll hold our castle, so Ivo is trying his last option. His final push. Face your inner monsters and you will come out victorious. Let him show that we can keep up the good fight. Let's show him what we're made of. They're inside! Hold! There's too many of them. Protect the king! Your Grace, you have to go. My family is safe in the castle. I won't leave you behind. Stay with me! Hold! Where on earth is Fabian? King Fabian managed to arrive just in time. At last, after seeming impossible tasks, Davern was victorious. The final order. Be done with him. Put an end to him already. Ivo.
You did it. 5,000 men to get through these walls and nothing but a scratch. Why did the gods listen to you? What do you do, huh? Of all people, they chose you. I promised them I would cleanse this world of magic. What sorcery is this?
Magic or not, I was not going to let you win. I have my ways, and I can assure you it wasn't an easy feat.
What drivel? Stop beating around the bush. Did you make a deal with the devil? Tell me, how'd you do it? All I want to know is who poisoned my father. How you poisoned my father.
I believe it was you. Are you still blaming me for this? I was sure it was you.
You and your tricks. May the gods damn you. I prepared a perfect plan. I set up all the evidence possible. The tooth, the file, the letter. The only difference is, the evidence you meant was pointed at a person who had killed you. Not my father.
It was you after all.
I never prepared the poison, true, but I never planned to kill my own father. I prepared the poison, that's true.
You've killed my daughter. That cannot be forgiven. It's beyond me. What did she do to deserve it?
Have I not explained it well enough already? She wouldn't listen to me. She thought I was a liar. She was brewing concoctions, pretty sure she tried to poison me as well. And her cat drove me insane. There was a cat hair in my cup, my bowl, my bed. He got what he deserved. Most importantly, she is the one who helped you during the Battle of Redovia, wasn't she? She let you know I couldn't come, probably giving you an edge over Redovia. She was a traitor. What other choice did I have? With Talus out of the picture, you would rule Atana. This strikes me as a likely motive for you, right? For the 100th time, I did not poison my own father. I loved him. He was difficult ever since my mother got sick. All I did was pray in her chamber and look for a cure. He would treat me like I didn't exist.
You tried to kill me. You mentioned the evidence was supposed to point to my killer. You tried to kill me during the wedding night.
It was nothing personal. Don't act like it's a surprise. If you were to step down from the throne, I would be king of Davern. With your daughter at my side, I would no problem getting the local lords and barons to accept me on the throne. And with the clues all scattered around, I would have much led the investigation, and believe me, I would have done a much better job at presenting the evidence. After the royal trial, people would have to be on my side. As for Atana, I would get the crown sooner or later. But I would prove my father by taking that action. And who knows, maybe your archives did have a clue to how my mother would be cured. And if that happened, we would be a big happy family once again. Foolish, maybe. But didn't you go to great lengths for your loved ones?
Enough. I don't think there can be anything else learned from you. You keep saying I poisoned Talus, but there was no scenario in which that would have benefited me. And it sounds like you didn't poison him either. As frustrating as it is, it looks like we will never find out who did the dirty deed. Oh by gods! You've already won. Just tell me, Eric. How did you swap the cups? I didn't. You weak, slimy liar. You disgust me. You're gross. Weak? Slimy. Gross.
He's all slimy and sticky. Kind of gross. I looked for him everywhere. I stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen.
That's it. Smudge. The snail. Sheer luck.
What?
If it wasn't for Sidoni's snail, I would have been served the poison wine. Sidoni said she stirred up every pot in the kitchen. That's when she must have changed the cups. The poison drink wasn't meant for me. Instead, it was served to Talus.
This cannot be. Unbelievable. I was defeated by a snail? All because of this snail? This is the finest work of the devil. You will regret this.
Ivo, save your threats. Save your breath. It's over. Ivo, King of Etana, you are charged with poisoning King Talus in an attempt to kill me, the King of Davern. Treason, massacring civilians, waging unjust war upon the Kingdom of Davern, and most of all, the ruthless murder of Princess Lorsulia. She deserved none of it. And as such, you... Off with his head! Let him rot in the dungeon! He deserves not mercy. You will be met with final justice. Say your prayers. They won't save you, but you've had better hope they give you peace of mind. This is the end of the road. The final justice is upon you.
You're a fool to think this will change a thing. Etana is brave, proud. My men will never let you rest once they hear their king is dead. Brace yourself, for the age of wrath awaits you.
Maybe, but you won't be there to see it. Ivo, the King of Etana, was sentenced to death for his actions. You suppose I will have to raise you all alone? Your father is a fool, little one. I hope you make better choices when you wear the crown. Hey, Sidani. There you are.
Oh, do you think I could ever befriend a Radovian bison? It would be such a great agent.
Your agent has already helped us a lot, Sidani. You can't even imagine.
I wish Mother was here.
Me too, Sidani. Me too. You've decided to behead Ivo. Paloma, Talos' wife, never recovered from her disease. Turned out no amount of blood spoiled on behalf of the gods to change one's fate. Ivo's successor to the crown, Etana, treated to his defeat as a disgrace, waste of resources, and swore this would never happen again. With that in mind, Etana started gathering new units under their banner. A new war was on the horizon. With the rightful leader, Eric has shown empathy. The Radovians stayed in Davern. Bayron took responsibility for his people, even though cultural differences proved to be a challenge. The nation sought to see the best in each other. You let Azalea run away with Maya. Although Eric never saw his daughter again, she never forgot to send him a letter about her latest adventures with Maya, the love of her life. Eric slept better at night knowing that Azalea was happy. You were prepared for the war with Etana thanks to your defenses. Sidani survived the horror. The recent wars seemed like a distant past thanks to the ever-cheerful Sidani. Potato Head, as Eric liked to call her, continued to bring people joy with her positive attitude, or kept being somewhat annoying, depending on the perspective. You listened to your loyal advisor during the royal trial. Audrey continued to serve Davern the best he could. You lost Queen Alorier during the ritual. Aurelie's death contributed to the outline of witchcraft in Davern. She didn't die in suffering, or so Witch Delia tried to convince Eric. Yeah, that was a mess up on my part. You decided to carry on with the ritual despite complications. The battle with Etana struck a serious blow to Eric's health. However, Prince Edward brought forth plenty of joy to Eric's life. Although his health worsened with time, he felt at peace, knowing there was a rightful successor to the throne. But was passing the crown to his offspring really worth the life of his loved one? He always wondered in silence. Davern continued to thrive under your rule. After many more years, King Eric ruling over Davern, it was time for Prince Edward, the son of Eric, to take the burden of the crown upon himself. The young king, just like his father, had many tough choices, but that is another story. And that's it for all. Up until the last moments, King Eric never stopped regretting some of his choices. He wished he could turn back time, make a different call on at least some of those decisions. Thank you for playing, Your Grace. Wow, what an ending. Achievement unlocked, yes, Your Grace. And we get to rock out. I had a pretty good time with it. I think it was really fun. I love choose-your-own-adventure games like that. Brave at Night put out a really amazing game for sure. If you get the chance to play it, pick it up. It's on Steam, it's on Xbox, wherever you can play it, give it a playthrough. It's worth it. Lots of endings so you can choose from, lots of choices you can make. Hopefully you can do better ones than I could. But for now, I guess that's the end. Thank you for watching Yes, Your Grace. We've had a long series. It took 50 episodes, well, 50 weeks, so 25 episodes to get through it. At 2 weeks an episode. Some were longer than the others. Thank you again for everything. Hey, get dancing. And thank you again. Hit the subscribe button at the top of the channel. Hit the bell so you can be up to date. We got more great stuff coming on the channel. I'm really excited to get this one all out. And then, see what else we have going in the channel over the next weeks or so. So, hopefully we'll see you along there. Thank you again for the channel's subs. Hit me up on my socials. At TheDeadman2DX on Twitter, and you can find me on Twitch, TheDeadman2DX. For now, though, thank you again for this journey. It was been a fun one. Been a long night of recording for me to get through this episode, but I will see you in the next chapter.